Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about mind games and the strange thing about pureed foods and budgets. Hello everybody. I've got a few things to report. Since November 18th, 2018, I have gained 1 pound. That's 1 year. I've gained 1 pound and 1 inch overall. I do have to say though that this last week I've lost 1 pound. So I'm back to last November's weight, whatever that was. I also got a call from my patient advocate, Angelica, and she said that after November 4th nutrition meeting, she should be calling me either that afternoon or on the 5th to let me know about when to meet the doctor and when my surgery will be scheduled, which is terrific. It's about time. It's a wonderful thing. And I'm obviously very happy about that because although I don't have a date, I have a soon, a really good soon coming up. So I'm kind of excited about that. As for the mind games, I realized that it's not the whether the food is slimy or whatever, it's the texture that really bothers me. Now there's some things like mashed potatoes that I can eat without worrying about it being soft and mushy and things like that. I'm just not crazy about things like oatmeal. Although I like oatmeal cookies and oatmeal bread, so it's the cereal itself that does me. But someone told me, a friend of mine told me I should try steel cut oats. It's also the smell, but that's another story altogether. And I'm not crazy about okra either. But then again, I have never tasted it any other way than with that slimy kind of syrup feeling thing in it, middle of it. But what can I tell you? So I've kind of learned some stuff this week. This week I also did, because this food thing about the eating baby food or slimy foods was really getting to me, and I realized that over the past bunch of years in the relationship I was in, we ate a lot at Denny's. Actually, Denny's was high class food, and McDonald's was a little bit too much. You know what I mean? So we've been, I stopped cooking. I stopped cooking altogether. Pretty much stopped eating anything that tasted like anything. So I really honestly don't know what food tastes like, pretty much. And it's time for me to start cooking again. I used to cook international stuff. I used to make my own yogurt. I don't know why I don't do store-bought yogurt. I mean, it's yogurt, right? So what can I tell you? It's time for me to get my stuff together. So I made some soup this week, and I took some of it and I ground it up, pureed the heck out of it, and it tasted really good. I don't know where my mind was at. I had seen an article somewhere online about caregiving older people, like I'm not, and they said one of the best things you could do is grind up some macaroni and cheese, and they've never had anybody ever turn it down because it's that good. And I said, that's when I finally did the palm slap on my forehead, which is why it's so flat to this day, because I do that a lot. This is my own way of looking at things. I need to change. It's time to go back to cooking my own food and getting myself together. I'm in this process of getting my weight together, but I need to get all of me together and get back to where I was at one point and move on from there. So I searched Google and I found some really good recipes, some really good ideas. I searched Spark People. 𝗏𝒏𝒊𝒂𝒕𝒆 is a place that I've been going to keep track of my daily intake of food since 2005. So I've been on a diet a long time. So that's how they allowed me to go through my old records and bring up stats on my weight, on measurements, on whatever. You can put it all into there. And not only that, but you can track things that other than the 4 major macros. So as a result, this week I decided, well, let me see how much salt I'm getting, how much potassium, how much whatever. And I am eating a tremendous amount of salt. I had no idea. I don't salt my own foods, but then again, I don't cook either. I haven't been cooking. I had no idea I was taking in that much salt, over 4,000 milligrams a day on a regular basis. It was ridiculous. It's amazing. And also I resolved to try something new, something I haven't had in years and years and years, like spiced dal. I used to love spiced dal. It's made with lentils. And try something new every week. Something I haven't had for 20 years, something that is unusual to try. Just try it. Just to get myself back together. And because I'm also going through this bariatric surgery, the Roux-en-Y, and people tell me my taste buds will change, I get to try whole stuff all over again and discover what's new to me, But also, this led me to think about and to research other tools that I could use. So I found, let me look at my list here. I found not only Spark People, of course, which I told you about, but there's Mint. Mint is a piece of software put out by Intuit, who created QuickBooks. And where the heck is it? There it is. They offer free budgeting software. So I said, well, I got to get my stuff together. I'm trying to get my life together here as well as my weight. So I imported my bank account. You can actually import the bank account, which was wonderful. And then you just go through quite fast and designate what's a bill and what was shopping and what was entertainment and that kind of thing. And I realized that I had been telling my nutritionist that I only go out once a week. Well, I go out a lot more than once a week. I found that I've been going out about every 3 days, but I don't go to a fast food joint. I go to the deli section of the supermarket. And of course, I don't buy enough just for one day. I've got to have 2 or 3 days worth of stuff so that I never had to cook. I just go to the deli and get what I want and come back, just like any other fast food place, which is not really cool. I found also Google. I really started using Google. I always had Google Mail, Gmail, but I've started using the task manager and the calendar, and the 3 of them together keeps me pretty much on track. And it's really interesting that I've gotten quite a bit more stuff done just because I remembered to put it into the task manager or the calendar, the reminder, and I could just say it, say, hey Google, that kind of thing, and it records it, which is excellent. There's also Dr. Vong. It's spelled V as in Victor, U-O-N-G, and he's a bariatric surgeon, and he's on YouTube. And he's got over 400 videos about bariatric surgery and the mind games that your mind plays, and weight loss and regain and resurgeries and whatever. Over 400 videos. I think if you're considering weight loss surgery, that this is a really valuable resource. I probably watched a good 100 of them already. There's also Spark People recipes, where I found Shelley's baked ricotta, the complete recipe, and Kelly's bariatric pureed fish, which sounds strange to me, but it looks really good, so I'm going to have to try that too. And I think that's about it for me today. So I've been playing mind games big time on myself. And so the goal, I guess, this week is to try and be aware of the games that I'm playing and stop them. So everyone, you have a great week, and blessed be. Oh, and please subscribe and like and share my videos. Thank you very much. Blessed be again.